Hi, how are you? And welcome to the channel. Um, Today I'm gonna do a review on some Impala skates. And I know this is not a workout video, but I think it's part of fitness. And I just wanted to make a true review on some skates because before I bought my skates, I tried to do a lot of research and feel that there's not enough information for guys and girls that want to go back to skating. So let's start with a little bit about me. I am 48 years old and I used to roller skate when I was a little girl. So with this virus thing and pandemic going on, I just thought, you know what, I want to start roller skating and bike riding and all things like that, me and my family. So I really didn't know where to start because I didn't want to spend a lot of money like on a moxie skate or anything like that. I just want to use it casually with the family around the neighborhood. I don't think I'm ready for tricks. I really don't want to hurt myself. So I thought just get something basic to start, and then, if it takes off, then I can spend more money on it. So anyway, what drew me to the Impalas, besides the price, of course, it was this beautiful color. And I heard reviews that they were good, and then I was kind of forced to buy them because nothing was available. So anyway, I went ahead and purchased these lovely ones, the coral ones. And right now I don't have the laces on because I just like washed all my laces and kind of cleaning a little bit my skates. So let's talk about the sizing because that's the first thing that I wanted to know. Because the sizing on the charts, it is very awkward. I did not understand anything and it did not make sense to me at all. So I typically am an 8 on my tennis shoes because I like my tennis shoes to be bigger. I want to have space between my big toe and the end of the tennis shoe. Otherwise, my nail starts hurting. I'm a fitness instructor, so I teach aerobics and Zumba and things like that. So when you work out, your foot expands and you need that extra room. So I would say it's like half a size. Now in my regular shoes, if I buy sandals, 7.5 for me is perfect, but then I don't need that extra space, right? If I buy, let's say, the boots like to go to work, like tall boots, I buy an 8 because I wear thick socks, and again, I want that room personally between my toes and the end of the boot. I just like that extra room. So I could be sometimes a 7 on regular shoes or a 7.5, but I think that 80% of my shoes end up being an 8 because I like shoes that fit big, period. I don't have wide feet. I think I have normal, I'm talking about how wide my feet are. I just like spacious shoes. How many centimeters my feet have? It is 24.5 centimeters. That's how the length in centimeters of my feet, 24.5. So about 9.5 inches, something like that, or 9.7 inches. That's the length of my foot. Now, if I count the insole of my tennis shoe, okay, if I'm doing that, then it's 10 centimeters. My tennis shoe, size 8, insole, if I measure it, is 10 centimeters. So I hope that helps. Now, on these ones, on the Impalas, I got a size 8, which is also a size 39 in Europe. Now, when I put it at first, I thought it was okay, but it had a lot of room in the front. But because the boot is sort of stiff at the beginning, it was very uncomfortable. I believe, like any other skate, most of them, except, and I'll go back to that. And then you have to break it in and etc. Right? So the 8 was okay, but it was pretty big. I don't know how size 7 would fit on me because I don't know how much down it would go, like realistically. I think for me perfectly would be a 7.5, but there's no 7, there's no half sizes. So I put an insole inside the skate because I really like the skate. I did not want to go through the return and then there's no more skates. So I'm like, I'll just deal with it. But now, since I've been using it, I probably wear it 30 to 45 minutes tops because my feet are kind of delicate and then my feet get really sore. So I've been trying to get used to it, and then I put the insoles. It's a little bit better. I probably have about 15 hours on these skates between the 30-40 minutes through each day, and now the boot has given a little bit more and it's a lot more comfortable. The boot is comfortable by itself, just this part can be a little bit tight. If you have white feet, I think that maybe it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle or a little bit of pain because it's stiff. You have to work it, to use it, to wear it every day, even if it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes, so that it starts breaking in. Now that I broke in this boot, now I feel that is bigger, right? So with the insole is helping, and I have to wear a thick sock or double thin socks so that it's comfortable. My feet are not wiggling that much, but just a tiny bit now that it's that it has loosened up a little bit. I think it's a great skate. Now, what I did to these skates, since most of the time I go outside, I live in Arizona, there's a lot of gravel and cracks in my neighborhood. It's just the way it is. In Arizona, a lot of our landscaping is gravel and bougainvilleas and things like that. So there's a little bit of tiny pebbles. And the wheels that come with this skate is an 82A, which is awesome because it's a hybrid wheel. But because of where I live, I really wanted to try a more gummy wheel like a 78A, which is this one. It's a Moxie wheel, 78A, and it's really nice. I can't really feel a lot of the cracks and the pebbles kind of go flying out, but it is a slower skate once I get, let's say, to the basketball court. When I was using the other skate, the other wheels that come with the skate, because it's a hybrid wheel, you deal with the gravel and the pebbles and things like that. But once you get to the basketball court, it's more fun because it's a harder wheel and it just glides perfectly. And with this one is very good. The gummy wheels, they're amazing because you don't feel as much the gravel and you don't feel the cracks as much. Now the bad part is that the combination of these gummy wheels, which are the Moxies, and this skate, it just made a super heavy skate. I feel it very heavy, and I haven't really weighed it, but I'm like, damn, now this is heavy. And I still wear it, but my legs don't get tired, even though I'm not 25 anymore. But I can feel that it's heavy, so it affects me if I want to try to, let's say, start a trick like jump a little crack or something. I don't feel safe because the skate is so heavy, and now I feel that it's a little bit big. So I guess that one of the reasons of trying to buy a skate that it's a little bit more snug, and maybe a skate that the wheels and the skate are the same brand, or the wheels and the skate are meant to be together, is important because then the weight is not gonna be so much more. So for example, if there was another Impala with gummy wheels, I would imagine that they make wheels better for the size and weight of this boot, right? That's what I would think. Now, on the other hand, I bought a pair of Chayas. I just got them, and those, I haven't gone out roller skating with them, okay? But I just received them today, and I am right now thinking if I should show you or not, because I want to do another video where it's Impala or Chaya. It's not versus, because it's different skates, okay? These are more eye appealing, even though they're uncomfortable at the beginning, not the most comfortable because my feet are sensitive. I would buy them all over again, and I want to get the ones that are the shiny ones, the rose and the holographic ones, even though I know that my feet are gonna hurt again because they're just beautiful. So sometimes beauty is painful, and it is what it is, and you know, I'm gonna get them. But I wanted to get another skate that it was a little bit more comfortable because my feet really hurt on this one. And also, like me, my feet hurt period usually with shoes, so I have to alternate shoes. So I thought that for myself, if I have 2 or 3 pairs of not expensive skates, I can alternate them, and my feet probably will not get as sore as if I wear the same one. And that's something that I'm just going to try out, because that's what I do with my shoes. If I wear the same tennis shoe or the same boot or the same high heel every single day for 3 or 4 days, my feet hurt. Just my feet. Sometimes even in the same day for 4, 5, 6 hours, let's say tennis shoes or high heels, I have to switch because my feet are already tired of that shoe. So it's kind of the same approach that I'm doing with my roller skates. I'll bring my skates. Oh. So these are the Chaya, and again, it's a beautiful color. It's not the color that I would have loved to have. I would have preferred something a little bit more shiny. So this was the only ones that were left in my size. These are the Amber Chaya, and this skate is just gorgeous, and the padding is outstanding. The boot is much more softer than the Impala ones, okay? Just the material is different. And like I said, the padding inside is amazing. I put it on and I don't feel any pressure on the sides or on the front. This is a size 8 of Chaya as well. I feel that I have room. I don't think I want to go to a size 7 because like I said, I like the room, and I think a full size down is gonna make it tight for me. So I'm just gonna get insoles or wear thick laces, or maybe 2 medium socks, something like that, and I'm just gonna keep it. It is amazingly comfortable. These wheels come with this skate, and these are 78A, so these are outdoor wheels. And these, I've heard, I haven't tried them, I'll do another video, are supposed to be amazing. I just rolled a little bit and they feel really, really good. So if you look at the size of the wheel between the Moxie and the Chaya, the Chayas are smaller, okay, but they're lighter, but they're round, and they're also gummy 78s. So they look pretty promising. The weight of this skate versus the weight of this skate is a lot. This is like 1/3 heavier, and probably because I made it heavier trying to use these gummy wheels, is probably the same weight if it stays with its own wheels, which it looks beautiful with its own wheels. Just where I live is full of gravel. So this skate is so comfortable just by the touch. It's gorgeous. Yes, you see that? It's just divine. and I'm very excited. I think I'm gonna love this because it's a more comfortable shoe. So, you know, if that day I had a long day, and if I go skate later throughout the day and I'm tired, probably this would be, I still don't know, I'm thinking, an easier boot for my feet if I'm already tired. And, you know, and then if it's earlier during the day and I want to shine and make myself happy with this gorgeous color, I'm going to wear my Impalas, because I mean, I just look at this color and I think summer and I think fun. And this is a pretty color, and I'm gonna switch the laces for something that pops a little bit more. And I just got these skates today, and I bought them from this company that is called Reverie Skate Shop. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce this right. They're in Galveston, Texas, and they're very nice, very kind. They say happy skating, congratulations. If you have any questions, give us a call. Handwritten. Nobody does that anymore. And another cool thing that I thought about Chaya is that it comes with a manual, not like we, you know, I don't think anybody reads manuals, but I don't know anything about skates and cleaning them and changing wheels other than tutorials on YouTube. But maybe the tutorials that I've seen is, let's say, on Moxie's. And I don't know if I saw another girl that was trying to follow a tutorial of cleaning, you know, the all the things inside. And she had Impalas, and she was following a tutorial with Moxie's. And she was like, I don't know where this goes, because those skates on the tutorial don't have these bearings or something. So she had extra parts. And so before you ever start doing any kind of cleaning and taking things off, make sure that you plan, and, you know, probably put on a paper, you know, these are on my right foot on the front wheel, and this is on the left on the back wheel, so that if you end up with extra parts that you don't know where to put, you know where they go. So I thought this is good, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm probably not gonna read it, but if something happens or if I need to do something to it, I am gonna go to this reference, because there's not a lot of information on either Impalas or Chayas. Good luck, right? Like, there's a lot of information on sizing, like specifically, or how they feel. Everything is about Moxie Lolly. And so there you go. Again, these are 8s, okay? Size 8s or 39 European size. My foot, if I measure it with the tape, is about 24.5, 24.67 centimeters. Or if I measure the length of the insole of my tennis shoe, is 10 inches. And again, I like my shoes to fit bigger, probably half size bigger. That's how I like it, okay? So if you like things snug, go a size less. So you could say that they're true to size. I just like my shoes bigger, and this is a tiny bit bigger than what I would like. Maybe a quarter or half, okay? But not a full size bigger or smaller than how I would like it. I'm sorry if I'm talking too much around that, but that was my biggest question, because there's not so many skates, so you can't, you know, it's not effective to buy and then they come after a month or 90 days and then you don't fit in them, and then you can even return them because there's no more skates, right? So I really wanted to share this part as like the most important part, the sizing, okay? I hope this works for you. Again, 24.5 centimeters is the length of my foot, or 9.5 inches. That's my foot. The insole, or the insoles of my tennis shoes are 10 inches. Okay, hope that makes sense. I purchased 8s on Impala size, 8s on Chayas, which it's 39 European. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it. Let's go roller skating. Stay safe, wear your safety gear. And you know what? It helps if you stretch and you do like a 5-minute warm-up before you go out roller skating, and you will enjoy it a lot more. Not like me, I started just putting my shoes on, my skates on, and then going, and I started cramping anywhere, and I'm not 18 anymore. So warm up your feet, stretch your legs, walk around. Sometimes I go for a quick jog or a little bit of an exercise on my legs and feet, and stretch. Put your skates on and start moderate, and then hit it on. That way you don't cramp, you don't fall, you have flexibility, and you're more prepared, alert, and warm and ready for your journey. Thank you. I hope to see you again soon. I'm gonna go roller skate on these ones tomorrow, and I'll make a review. Bye bye.